Attorney Golan, we're talking to Attorney Golan, whose offices, by the way, is located at 3250 Wilshire Boulevard, that's Suite 1918 in Los Angeles, California, 90010. And telephone number to call is 213-383-3222. You're listening and watching Immigration Update on the air. We're talking about denials of applications. Attorney Golan, when you come across these types of applications, do you make sure that you have an attorney accompanying the applicant during the interview?
Always.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Always. Always. We don't send our client into the lion's den.
And is there a briefing before they meet with the authorities? In other words, like you ask the questions, like a rehearsal, just so they know what to expect?
Yeah, and we review all the documents, and we review the history, always.
And I remember I always ask you this question and you always answer the same. Like, any surprises? Have you been surprised many times when the applicant was asked by the authority and then they come up with some answers that you never even knew?
Yes, there are surprises. There are surprises, and we always are astonished at the ability of people to surprise us. For example, recently, not so long ago, we did an application for a green card, adjustment of status for some guy who was petitioned by, I believe, a U.S. citizen parent, and it was based on the fact that it was an old petition, of course, before April 30, 2001, and based on the fact that this person has been physically in the United States since also before 2001. Okay? So we go for the interview. It looks like a simple, clean case. And the immigration officer begins to question the client. Are you sure about the date of your last entry? And you haven't been. And the client keeps saying yes, and yes, I came in 2000 or 99 or whatever, So, and then the immigration, and then we ask the officer, because our lawyer sensed that there is something wrong here. So the lawyer said to the officer, may I have a break for 5 minutes? I want to speak with my client. So she takes the client out into the corridor and asks him, listen, what's going on here? Is something that you didn't tell? No. We go back in, and the immigration officer pulls out a picture of the client at the airport, like 2 years ago.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Because for quite a few years now, they have cameras.
Oh my goodness.
The airport, and everybody who passes through the airport, doesn't matter in and out, or just if you only came for the view of airplanes, they photograph you back and forth.
Wow. My goodness. So, Attorney Golan, does that mean when you are asked for an interview, the immigration has all the documentation, they prepare for the case?
Absolutely,
Wow.
And they will have a pile of files you had before, like if you came on a visitor's visa and changed to a student, they'll have your application for a student visa, and if you had a previous application for political asylum, they will have this one.
Wow.
They'll have everything, and they will also have stuff that you don't know about.
Wow, that's probably why it takes them so long to schedule interviews, and they have to have more people working at the immigration service.
Well, it seems that the less applications, the less green cards they issue, they do more work on the cases.
Now, I realize too, Attorney Golan, that now they encourage online applications. Is that something that is more serious? Because once you register it online, you can't really review. I mean, you can review, but you make mistakes on it. Maybe that's also monitored.
Look, are being done online, and sooner or later everything will be online. The online itself is not the problem.
Okay.
Or should not be a problem. What the online application gives the Immigration Service a tool to compare easily and search easily other databases.
I see.
For example, if you make an application online for adjustment of status, they have it very easy to search the database of the American consul to see what kind of applications you made before and maybe what kind of lies you told
That's
before.
right.
So the online filing makes it easier to ferret out the truth. And I always tell my clients, don't forget, everything now is on computer, and all the computers talk to each other.
That's right. And that means, Attorney Golan, that if there are things to be amended, you can also do those online.
We still don't know exactly how all those online applications work, but if those online, if you make corrections and amendments before an adjudication, that is fine. You can make the corrections and amendments before adjudication. Of course, if the correction will expose a big lie,
yes,
then you have a problem. But if the correction is only based on a mistake or typographical error or lack of memory, that's not a big deal.
Yes.
But,
by the way, you kept that in suspense. What was the end of that situation with the client who, somehow was denying he was there, but they had a picture of him? What happened?
Well, we fired each other. He fired us and we fired him.
Oh my God.
And I really don't know what was the end of his
wow.
case.
So that means with that evidence, it was difficult to proceed, correct?
It is impossible to proceed because he is not eligible for adjustment of status if he entered the U.S. only recently.
Right, that's right.
He is subject to all kinds of grounds of exclusion for being here illegally or for departing the United States after staying here illegally. And he is subject to exclusion for lying, all kinds of things.
Right. Now, incidentally, there are many people who call us and they say they have another name, they change their names, and of course, sometimes they make a mistake in putting the entry, what year they came in, when they left, or perhaps they said they're unmarried, although they're married. Are these lies serious?
Yes, they are serious, but many of those lies still have you eligible for a waiver.
I see.
For a pardon under certain circumstances. If the circumstances are right, you may apply for a waiver, for a pardon of immigration sins. So it depends, and every case is individual. You cannot make generalizations.
Right. So we're talking to Attorney Golan. Again, for your free initial consultation, you can call him at 213-383-3222. He said over 40 years of experience in immigration law, and we've been doing this immigration update on the air for many years now. Attorney Golan, are there other new directives that people have to know about?
If there are other new directives, one of the directives has to do again with deportation cases. You asked me previously if somebody develops eligibility while in political asylum or in any other deportation case. It used to be that the judges decided on administrative closing of a case. We called it admin close, administrative closing. This meant not that the deportation case is finished, is closed, not that the deportation case is terminated, but it means that we take it off calendar and put it on the bottom shelf, waiting for other developments, which means giving the client a chance to do something else to become legal, and taking it off calendar without a date. And then if the client developed some eligibility, he or the lawyer could always come to the judge and say, "Judge, please put it back on calendar," and then we can ask for termination.
I see.
So came the attorney, and there are about, I believe, 300 or 400,000 cases like this in the United States that have been that have benefited from this system of admin clause. Came the Attorney General, Mr. Sessions, and said no more admin clause. There is no law that permits the judges to admin clause. From now on, a deportation case must go on and on and on, and you cannot stop the case just so that the client can go and try a marriage. However, they did not cancel retroactively the cases where there is already given admin clause, because this would have only added another 400,000 cases to the backlog. So anybody who has previously received admin clause, they should enjoy it and do something. But the people who are still in deportation may not get any more admin clause.
I see.
So this is another way they try to speed up deportations.